Sorogongoriga rwa South Nyanza yanchere amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills yuko yabwatuka ucyase abahonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achabwirigiriye amabati ya ndawusialia utagete showroom yeto nigo enkare eyuerengia na boigo ekogokiriso lyao chingagi ogoswasaje kurigiriya amabati aiga ntobwate team tembo abo bagokora imirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingiye cyugo kwarigania na boigo cyo tebereriye kende cyose uraganie bagotebereriye company ya mabati Rolling Mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi profile net gauges ao bunabono babwate normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asibigo babwate Dumarang ayuare aye chigage emerongetato asama mabati alia ye chigage emerongebere na Isano na Isato babwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana Roman Jinko na boigo web design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chako gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green ubutambe gwe mabwate yiga niko bokorengana amo nukuganya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo okunyaraka bo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate yiga ase nyumba yao tutari rero ase ouru MRM showroom onyareka bogo kwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka ayo uchane warrant na boigo ayo orakoberwa kasure asubwango eduke yiga ya ouru superstores yego toka se enyumba ya ouru complex imiyumucho yigo busongo eyo erangene duka ya Safaricom boigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera sete namba chabo 0111161500 Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Zuku, home of quality entertainment with reliable internet and affordable satellite TV across the country. For $29.99, get your satellite TV dish and decoder with strong signal. Enjoy crystal clear channels, kids shows, sports, local dramas, Nollywood, Nat Geo, and more for $4.50 per month.
Isano na Ibere chiritkerigare March tariki Isano na Ibere mutenyino yekominarimo mwakano yibwechiri ubere 2025 mwancho murigereria Ekeonga asenchira yobwenye Vanessa Nyaboke kuraso munabo imanyeriro nchengoro kwa Catherine Nyabonga Michael nero koneka bana chibichechi na Mario Gingo ikirachira asenchira ere yobwekirano karanseke obe 9 goika omwairo na togo chaka koro asensemeria yitsemiri tkurerero ni gamate mwaye kiraskirige komina kabere Kisii aswari tkoria katano asaboroki wa imambiarero bacha kwa useba kora risa kararia gatatori umurimo o chemistry gose chemistry paper 3 aboroki wabo gwetania shiribu imeyemo ni goba ikaransira risa karerio asomo waziri wetsemi Moske Julius Migosio Gamba ara umuroberio boko igora container ya matemu ayo astie bisitsemi ase sub county ya Machakos Central egotoka county ya Machakos magayaye ni gomigosi atara eskuru ya banyaroke ya mumpuni erio kurigereria nabo yokoro tota okogendra kwa matemu ayo migosi nigo ainekereria ababotani bonsi bitsemi una nagen amatemu ayo nagendere tebya neba chinsemo ao chiabere chikonyorekana no bongaineria ase bitambukiro biri chiko byimbukiwe
ABC Iveti Hills. Ibere Hills. And the media people also
The 2025 KCSE examinations, now at an advanced stage, have been progressing well. Today is a particularly important day for candidates who will be sitting for the chemistry practical examinations. This paper requires precision and strict adherence to procedure, and I commend the many teachers and laboratory technicians who have worked tirelessly to prepare students for this practical experience. More than 900,000 learners across the country are currently involved in various KCSE examination processes, demonstrating the scale and national significance of this undertaking. Early this week, on Monday, 3rd November, learners under the competency-based education system who are sitting the inaugural Kenya Junior Secondary Education Assessment, KJSEA, successfully completed their final grade 9 assessments. These pioneers will transition to senior school in 2026, marking a major step in the country's commitment to skills-based learning. Their progress affirms that Kenya's education reforms are well underway and gaining stability. While the overwhelming majority of the examination centers have maintained exemplary standards, including the Machakos County, 19 isolated cases of suspected malpractice have been formally recorded across Nyanza, Rift Valley, and Eastern regions that have been reported to me as at the 6th of November 2025. These incidents primarily involve the misuse of electronic devices, unauthorized materials, early exposure, and impersonation. In every instance, decisive action has been taken, which include replacement of center managers, supervisors, and invigilators, arrest and prosecution of over 22 individuals by the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, seizure of mobile phones and photocopied materials, and deployment of NEC officers for direct oversight. 3 centers have received formal NEC warning letters requiring compliance reports by Monday, 12th of November 2025.
Togo skabosio chinga chechecho mwaziri migosi niga kwanda chinguma buna chiskuru fees nigo chanchenchire na nigo charorokanira amangana bere kagosara ase omutanda mwaziri oyo nigo asiore buna ni chibesa ose chibese cyo gosira amasomo gose capitation nigo chiragendere kobaro buna yarenge korwa ase ritangani nabo igo tichira chencha tichira kya gose tichira mento asabaro wabecho skuru choboroso barakaneru eriwe ya mona 500 kira oyomo ne serikali abaroki wa bibira sibiria bya junior secondary school nigo barakaneru chiribu 15 kira oyomo ne serikali nabo igo abaroki wa becho skuru che secondary nigo barakaneru chirishiringi chiribu emerongebere na Ibere kira oyomo migosi chi ensemende niga kwanera ogoikuwa kwa matemu a se Chinsa chiria embura ere nyinge goserire ya beriri gosareka
report indicating that the fee structure has changed. Let me take this opportunity to inform the country that the fee structure in this new education system has not changed. The fee structure remains as stipulated in the Kenya Gazette of 2015. Remember, the guidelines that we released referred to the Kenya Gazette of 2015, which stipulates the fees that is payable by all categories of our schools. So no fee has changed. The structure of the fees has not changed. The amount of capitation has also not changed. We are paying 1,500 for primary, 15,000 for junior school, and 22,240 for senior school or for secondary schools. So that fee has not changed. That was a misunderstanding of the guidelines because they did not refer to the second part of what was in that particular guideline because it referred to the Kenya Gazette of 2015, which is currently in operation. So the fee has not been changed at all. We continue to monitor weather conditions affecting some parts of the country. Floods, damaged road networks and access challenges persist, particularly in northern and western regions. Working alongside the Ministry of Interior and disaster response teams, we have established temporary collection points, enhanced security escort routes, and deployed helicopters to ensure all examination materials reach their destinations safely and on time. It must be clearly understood that no candidate will miss the examination due to environmental disruptions. Where necessary, additional resources will be mobilized immediately to guarantee continuity of the national examinations calendar. As the country journeys towards the full realization of the competency-based education, it is important that our national examinations retain their credibility and international recognition. The KCSE certificates must continue to signify genuine achievements and readiness for post-secondary pathways.
Togo skabosio muraibuense Daktari William Samoei Ruto, mawaziri wa monene muske Musalia Mudavadi, mawaziri w'ebyombi muske Wycliffe Oparanya, mawaziri w'ekigosori n'amang'ana y'Abasai Sare Mvura n'abaraibande nigo bare imeya mu myasi gotoka ekaunti ya Kakamega asogochakia bene omurobero onyota. Murobero yo nigo rengete gokonya Abasai gwetania chiribu emeremo nkokyanda ase obunchuriria wabo obokoboke. Ritgoria rero nigo Abasai gwetania chiribu 12 baranyore ogosiro w'echiringi chiriwe 50 kiroyomu eri kwegenderera aso bonchorere wao.
Jana wetu mashupavu. We are here with over 12,500 beneficiaries of business component support ambao wametrainiwa. There were 2 cohorts. The first cohort ilitrainiwa 2 months ago, alafu ingine tulimalizia training last week. Na tulikuwa tumewaambia tukishamaliza training watakuja na business plan zako, na siku hii ya leo tutawatunza ile first installment ya startup capital.
This program, the Nyota program, we had an earlier program called KOP that was not as inclusive as this one. It was only in 17 counties. It benefited far fewer people. Isaac here was among the lucky ones. But when I came into office and there was a rollout of phase 2 of KOP, I asked our friends, the World Bank, that we need to redesign the program so that it becomes much more inclusive. I am sure that many young people in many different counties did not even know that there was an earlier program of Nyota because it didn't have as much profiling as we are doing here. So I instructed the minister then and the PS to sit down with the World Bank group and redesign the project so that it covers every constituency in Kenya and every ward in Kenya, so that it is inclusive. That is number 1. Number 2, we also insisted that this project must cover young people, irrespective of whether they have gone to school or not gone to school. Today, what we are witnessing is that under this program, we have different categories of young people. We have young people who did not even manage to get to Standard 8. But we are giving them a chance now. We are telling them, even if you may not have completed Standard 8, even if you may not have completed Form 4, you have a chance.
Moriki wekiombe kia borokia ba kianat Collins Oyu nigo akwanere ukinia aborokia ebirogo anene mono na kubatuma ase Chinsa mochiriare na sabo gose kubachi transfer. Oyu nigo atebiruna gotuma aborokia gochia Chinsa mochare nigo kwabunire neba ni familia cha aborokia abu nagoteba tribuya bagende gokora emirimo are na sabo.
This This is a devil that we must fight. We know too well that Parliament got rid of delocalization. But some of our officers are still practicing delocalization. And I told Teacher Service Commission in no uncertain terms that we cannot use promotions to advocate delocalization. If a teacher has to be promoted and there is a chance elsewhere, leave this teacher here until we have chances here for the teacher to be promoted. But the promotion letter must be given to you. Get the promotion letter, wait for a vacancy where you feel comfortable to work in, and then when it comes, you are going to work there. Reasons, some of you might not know what delocalization did to these teachers. Apart from frustrating the teachers, families were destroyed. Families were destroyed. And I want to say without blinking, Mheshimiwa, even conjugal rights became conjugal privileges. So that we could even beg for what is rightfully ours. I want to tell you, some of us who are not so good, wherever they were taken, they made them greener pastures. And they came back different people. Different people totally. So what we signed on the 18th of July, by and large, nothing like delocalization for teachers in this country.
Murikyo Botambia se Wizara ya Immigration and Citizen Services somoske Dr. Belio Kipsang nigo akwanere ogwakanira obokoreri bwe serikali. Belio nigo atebire igatia bakenya nigo babere bakoibero kire bakwegwo bakoni obokoreri bwe serikali nagoteba inamba yogo akanira obokoreri bwe serikali ase ateba bakenya baboneti gwakanira bese chokash korende nigo abonete kutuma ase omoroberio o e-citizen ensemo yende nigo akwanirete omoroberio bwo konyora ebibande nagoteba abantu bali berikire n'ebibande nigo barabinyore maiga yeri tukeri morioka.
One of the reasons why we migrated our services to a digital system was exactly to avoid some of these consequential effects of people not remitting resources. And I don't understand why a Kenyan would go and pay money, yet we have said very clearly that all payments are done in a digital way through 22222. So anybody purporting to pay monies for any service that is offered by government now is being frauded. And I ask Kenyans not to fall into those traps, because there are no services where we go pay money in cash. All our services now are paid through 22222 in the e-citizen system. And any of our officers who will be found to be involved in any fraudulent activities, then they will be dealt with as individuals, because that will be a criminal offense, and they will go through the criminal justice system, and they will be dealt with in that particular way. We are using very modern technology through what we call live capture systems. The live capture systems is such that these machines, the live capture units, are able to capture the biometrics, the fingerprints, they are able to capture your photo, they are able to capture all the other information. The information is typed in directly. We have a scanner within the machine that is able to scan and upload the information that we require in the documents. Upon capturing all that information, the data is transmitted directly to our headquarters. And once they are at the headquarters, then it is verified and you can get your ID the same day. If you are in Nairobi and you do that in the morning, goes through the verification. If you are to come to our offices at 5, you can literally pick your ID. But because of logistics and transportation, it takes 3 to 7 days to reach certain parts of the country. But it has increased the efficiency of our work in terms of service delivery. And that is the future.
Mwancho muriga cha utukirista Isano Isano na Ibere yure Chinsa Isano na Ibere chabono mugaso na rayo kuri Ekeonga Chinsa Isano na Ibere asenchira yo wenge korende chikoraga Chinsa ikomi ntira nega iga tokoretera yo munaya nda asenchira yo wenge boigo twaro borigire burubya.
Superstores nero eduka asorgo gurigarua South Nyanza ya Nchere amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills elukuya bwatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achagwirigiriye amabati anda unsialia utagete showroom yeto nigo ere engale eyuerengia na boigo ekogokie liso yao chingaki ogoswasa yiga kurigiriya amabati yiga ntobwate team ya Tembo abo bago kolemirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingiye chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebererie kende kensi uraganie bago tebererie company ya mabati Rolling Mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi Proval net gauges ao bunabono babwate normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asbigo babwate Dumerang ayuare aye chigage emeronge tato asama mabati alia ye chigage emeronge bere na Isano na Isato babwate tile Provals alia au Oriental Elegantal Versatile Gross na boigo na Versatile Mat MRM niko babwate Lifestyle ayuago chana Roman Jinko na boigo Web Design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia Chaco Gray Brick Red Tile Red Maroon Sky Blue na boigo na Green obutambe bwe mabwate liga niko bokolengana amo nukonyagwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate liga ase nyumba yao tutari lero ase Ouru MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka ayo guchani warrant na boigo ayo urakoberwa ikasure asubwango edukenyiga ya Ouru Superstores igiye gutoka se nyumba ya Ouru Complex imiyumuchuri go busongo iyo erangene duka ya Safaricom boigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera se namba chabo 0111161500 Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani. Amone